Hello everyone, this is Rifat again. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the Module 1 Week 1 Day 3 project, which is portfolio setup and mobile first. So let's go to the description of this project. I have opened it beforehand for you guys. So let's start with the learning objectives. It's like understand how to parse a Figma design. So for this project, you guys going to use a Figma template. They give you a list of Figma template and you will choose a template for you guys and select the template and you will work on it. So let's begin with that. You must need to use flexbox module for this project on CSS. Then build a personal portfolio site. This is for your own personal portfolio. Use images and okay, so you will get the images and backgrounds from the Figma template. So let's prepare the thing. Okay, set up a new repository. So you need to set up a new repository for your project and you need to set up the proper linters for that as well. And also you need to before you choose the repository and all that, you must need to choose the template. There will be 3 or 4 templates and you need to choose from them. Okay, so let's begin with that. I will show you the linters and all that. So let's skip up these general requirements. So what we need to make in this project, in this first project, we need to make the logo. We need to make the hamburger button. We need to make the first section. What does it shows like that. So as you will see, there is. Let me show you the templates first, so you will understand. There's a link for the templates must be okay. Yeah, here is the link. So let's go over here. Okay, so this is the Figma. So for you, when you come up over the Figma, they will ask you for the Google link or something like that. So without except for the template 4, you can use any of the template 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 and 5 also. So I will show you with the template 1 today. So today what we are going to make, is the mobile version of this template. So here is the mobile version. You have to zoom it out to see the mobile version. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it properly. So today we just need to make this first 2 sections. So one more thing you need to learn from here. Whenever you click on any property over here, there will be like CSS available in the right side, and you can copy the properties of CSS from here, then paste on your CSS and work with them easily. And for the backgrounds, you will click on the backgrounds and try to select the group of the background and download them with export an SVG or whatever format you would like to use on your project. You can do it. Since I have downloaded all the assets in my local machine, so I won't download now. I will just start working with the project. So I was just wanted to show you how the templates look like and how you can select the templates. As you can see, for all of the templates it's same. Whenever you go to the template or something like that, you will just click on the property and you will get all of the property over here, and then you can just copy the properties and paste them on your CSS. So let's begin with the template 1. So here is the HTML and CSS linters for this project. So I have already created the Figma 1 portfolio what does it say, repository in my GitHub. So I will just begin with the linters first. So let me create a folder that GitHub, as I have already showed you how to create the project and all that. Okay, so now we have to create linters.yml. Okay, so let's go to the config and copy the linters.yml and paste it, save it. So the linters.yml is functioning, and the 2 more files we need to create, that is hint rc and style lint rc, style lint rc.json. So let's create the files. For later on we will like copy the codes. Hint rc and dot style lint rc dot json. So here we go. Now we need to copy the codes for these linters. Okay, so copy it and just go to your style and paste it and then save it. Then enter C, copy, go to VS Code and then paste it. Okay, now you are good to go with running the commands, rest of the commands for your for your linters. Okay, so let's begin with one more file you need to add. Let me add it before I use that. Git ignore not modules. Then open the terminal and type npm init /y. So the package JSON is installed. Okay, so let me begin with the hint. Okay, copy it, run it on your npm install. Then let's go back and copy npx hint dot. Just wait a little bit up until the linters of the web hint is installed properly. And what we need to do after this one, we have to install the style linters as well. So just wait a little bit. So we have set up the linters, all of the linters. Now we will just push them into the branch, into the main branch, and then we will create a new branch and start working with all of them. Start working the HTML and CSS. So let's commit added. So for the GitHub Flow, you need to whenever you write the commits and all that, you need to like put the commits in the capital letter at the beginning. From the beginning, it will start with the capital letter. So you must need to follow that for the GitHub Flow and all that. Add linters config. Sorry. The configs commit sync. So let's wait a bit until the sync is done. So now click on here, create a new branch. The branch should be mobile first. Yeah, the mobile first. So publish the branch. You must need to publish the branch, otherwise it will be just a remote place. It won't be a published branch. So okay, now what we will do, if there is something we need to pull, first of all you need to check when you are in a new branch. You just write git pull on your terminal. If there is something to pull, the branch will pull automatically. So let's create now with index.html and style.css. I want to do one more thing over here. I want to do one more thing over here, that is I want to add these assets to my Figma profile, to my Figma file. So as you can see, this was my repository file and I'm adding the assets over here. So these are the assets I downloaded from the template. As you can see, the background, GitHub logo and all that. So let me begin with the project again. Okay, so as you can see, the assets is over here, and let me push the assets first. First of all, I will add the index file. Add index.html file. So then I will do style.css, add style.css file, commit. Then we can say assets edit, as assets edit. Then we can push it. Okay, let it do it works, and we start with the HTML thing. So here you will do this one, doc. So your HTML file, you will have a preset of HTML file. Okay, so HTML file. Let's do it with my portfolio Figma 1. Okay, Figma 1, and then we need to link the CSS file. So just write, if you're in the VS Code, write link CSS. So it will be linked up with the CSS. Just put, just to be confirmed with it, just put this linked up with the CSS file. This is a better option, I think, for me. Okay, so as you can see now, we have linked our CSS style sheet with our HTML file. Let's begin with our work. So the head section is over here. Let's start with the body. Let's create a main. Then let's work with the header. Okay. Then for the logo, we should create a span dot. Let's give it a class my logo. Let's give it a class my logo and create a for it. And the logo should be just, it should return to the main thing, to the main body of the HTML file. So just push a hash. This should be fine. Okay, then let's begin with the nav bar. So the nav bar is okay, nav. And let's put let's, for now we just need to put the hamburger. There is no functionality we need to make right now. So let's push, and there is no need to put a link. We just put an image source, since we just need to use the image, and we'll do it with dot assets and then images. There is a union picture, a union.png, and as you can see, let's save it and go for the live server. I hope let's see with the live server if it works. Where is the live server? Still haven't opened. Okay, I think something is wrong. Let's open the live server again. So there's no one. Okay. Okay, we'll start with the live server again. Just let's continue with our work. Something is wrong with the live server. Okay. Now the alt is hamburger button. That should be good enough for the nav bar up until now. And then we have let's create the main functionality. And we need to do is we need to create a section, the first section. So let's create a section and call a class with hero. Okay, then create a h1. We are following the template, as you can see. Okay, let me check with the live server if there is anything wrong with the live server extension and live server. If there is an issue with the live server, let me just uninstall or disable and reload required. Okay, because we need to check up our design with live server so that we don't have that much issues. Otherwise, we won't get an actual idea what is it actually going on with our project. So let's check it up again. There is still no show up for live server. I don't understand actually what is just happened. Okay. Sync is installed. This extension is no longer available in my team. Okay. Okay. I think something is wrong with that. Okay. Okay, we will just go through and just let try with something else. We will do with something else. Just begin with the HTML file. So first of all, we will create that h1. We need to give it a class. The class should be okay. Let's give the name of greeting. And what was there in the template? Let's check it out. So in the template, it was like, okay, hi, I am Alexander, glad to see you, and all that. Let's copy the content and give it a h1 tag. So it should be like, okay, glad to see you. Let's put it a break after the Alexander. So the break should be like, okay, we are then space a break. So we have changed the name. I am Rifat. Okay, I am Rifat. So let's move to the new line. Then we will add one more break after this. Good to see you. So as you can see, the template, there is three breaks. One up until the Alexander. Glad to see you, and all that. So now we need to create this description. So let's go to after our P. So let's create a div with a class of job description. Description is good enough. Then in this thing, we should create a p tag. Okay, now let's just copy the text. Okay, so we'll paste the text in the p tag. I think we should install the prettier, so the text of this just sort them automatically. Okay, it's good for now, I guess. Yeah, it's good for now. Let's go after the div. What we have, we have. So now we have a last connect thing, and and after that we have some social media icons, Twitter, LinkedIn, Medium, GitHub, and also some other things, I guess. Uh, so let's move to our new section on the later on sections. Let's create a h2 tag, h2 with a class connect of link. This should be good enough. Then just write that thing. Let's connect. Then this is good enough for that one. And let's create a div for the social media. So div with a class of social media icons. Okay, So now we should create another list with a class of social media links. Social media links, and then we should create a list of our list item. List item is and inside the list item we should give it a tag, and inside that a tag we should create an image with the source of I have already downloaded the assets. So since I have the assets, I'll complete it this way. I feel this way is much more accurate. So images, and the first image should be Twitter. So Twitter logo PNG, and then what we can do one more thing. Okay, just put it a hash. We should now create like the same thing and repeat it. I will just later on change the images. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to paste it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I think we should change it to LinkedIn icon. Okay, and then after LinkedIn it will be medium. It will be GitHub, I guess, and then Angular or Angular, something was like that. We can also add the angle list. Okay, the list. So now we can live server. As you can see, the list is over here. Okay, I think we should go back to the VS Code. Just add some alter tag, Twitter logo, and this one is LinkedIn logo. This one should be medium logo. This one should be GitHub logo, and this one is angle list logo. List logo. So we are good to go with that. Now what we have left with, I guess we are done with this part, since we just need to make up until here. So what we can check. Yeah, there is nothing more we need to do. We will add these backgrounds on CSS. So let's move forward to our CSS and start working with CSS things and all that. So okay, so I have the link. Just let me open it. Okay, this is for Google API CSS font family. I had copied this link beforehand just to use on my CSS file. So let's start with the CSS. Okay, so let's move forward to our CSS file. So we should use to use that font, we should use import URL, and put bracket and the single notation, and then this is good to use. Okay, so since we have already linked up our CSS file over here, so we can good to work with the CSS. Let's move forward. So since we are just creating the mobile version, we can use with we can start using the media queries. So let's start working with the media screens. Okay, and we should put a max width of max. Okay, let's see the requirements for the media queries. What's that? So the mobile and the minimum size should be 365, and the desktop size should be 768. So we can give it a max width of 768 up until the desktop version with 768 pixel. This should be good. So let's start working. Let's work with the body first. Mm, the media we can use just if this is not working, we can use just media. This should be fine. It should work. It should work. Media screen and okay, this shouldn't be like this. This should be fine. If that doesn't work, we'll like later on we'll check out. But it should work. Body background color should be E5. I have copied the background colors and all that in one of my files so that I can easily type on. You guys also can do that, or you can just copy from the Figma template, doing it again and again as you wish. But for the simple things, I have just copied them so that I can work with them easily. So now let's work with the dot hero. So dot hero is the thing, is a class. Dot hero is the class. So let's give it a background image first. Background image. Since, as you know, the dot hero class is the section, the first section. That means this will work as the first section background. So background image URL. Okay. So it will be with assets. Then images. What was the name of the background image? Background shapes, I guess. Background shapes PNG. Okay, I will check it out on the live server. So let's check it out on the live server. Okay, this is the live server, and you have to check it under this thing, because that won't show up in the bigger screen. So media. Okay, I think something is wrong. Let's just delete it. Media and media. Okay, otherwise we can also do this. We can just delete that and okay. What was the wrong? Was we missed this semicolon. That's why it was like that. But it should work now. Okay, let's work on it first, and let's then see the results. Since this seems to work now. So background size, since we haven't set any like background sizes or something like that, that's why the background isn't showing up. Cover. Okay, background size is cover. Background repeat, we should set no repeat. Background set no repeat because we don't want to repeat our background. Now we will start using the flexbox. So if for using the flexbox, first you need to declare it with display flex. Then you can configure it with the system you want. Column object fit should be contain, and max width should be fit content. Max width should be fit content, and let's move forward to width is 100%. Width 100%, and height is 7180 pixel. So I think now it should show up a little bit. Still not showing up. Or we can do one more thing. We can just close the live server and turn it up again. Let's see if it works or not. Okay, it's still not showing. Okay, let's move forward to our next work and just check it out. If it doesn't work, then we will just remove the media query and we will try to work with the new things, I guess. It should work since it is already I have done another project like this. So let's go. Okay, this background color should be FFF. It's white, plain white. And the main, just give me a second. The main is the, okay, the main is the body container. Okay, so the main is the body container. It should be like width of 100 viewing point. It should be doing 100 viewing heights. This should be good enough. Border radius should be in the corner. It should be around, you can say 15%. So okay, this one I'm giving it from myself, this border radius, and this is for like the left top and to be honest, this is for the top left right and this is for the bottom right corner. So I'm giving the bottom right corner to the 15% only, and rest of them is 0, so the rest of them will be cornered. Okay, okay, let me do one more thing. I think the image isn't connected very well, since let me connect the image again and check it again. Just give me a second. The background shifts, I think this one was my image. Just drag it with when you are tapping with control, just shift and then check it, because it won't work now. I have put the path is wrong. It should be like this: asset, images, then background shifts. Okay, it should have worked now. I don't know, still it is not working. So let's check it out. Let's move forward with our work, and I will check what is wrong with that. Padding, padding to the top, padding. Let's add the header as padding to the top of 16 pixel, 16 pixel, and display flex, flex, justify content, space between. Okay, this is for the header. This is for the header. So the logo hamburger button and the logo should make distance between them, because when you use a space between them, they create the distance between them. And as well, one more thing, that the flexbox is by default is set up on a row systematic way. The direction is row, but when you set column, it will work as a column, like it will come from straight top to bottom. But if you don't set anything, the flex direction, it will go to left to right. Header, then we give nav with padding right, padding right, 32 pixel, which should be fine enough. Okay, then dot. Now we're going to my logo. My logo is it my logo or I give it the class? Okay, my logo. Dot my logo. My logo. Okay. Then the color should be of the logo is #6070FF. Font family. Since this is my logo isn't an image, it is a text. That's why I'm using it. That's why I have to use the font family and all that. But in your case, if you're adding image, that should be also fine. Arial, Helvetica, and always try to keep these things in low class, like the Arial and the Sans Helvetica Sans Serif, because sometimes in linters it shows error because of the name of this font in a bigger size. It is not always, but sometimes. So font style should be normal. Font weight is 900. Font size, did we say font size? Font size should be 18 pixel. I have all of these presets in a Word file from before, so that's why I can work with easily, so that I don't have to check again and again. Line line weight, it should be line 8. So line 8, padding left should be 30 pixel. Okay. Then what we have to do is text decoration. Okay. So you can check it live server preview. Okay, so let's give it live server preview. So yeah, this should I haven't saved it yet. Okay, let's work forward. Okay, now what we have to do is we will have to work with dot greeting. Greeting is dot greeting, all that dot greeting, and color should be 172b, 172b full B. Okay. Now the font family is same as Poppins font family. Font family is Poppins. What to be honestly, what I prefer to do with this one is just set up some presets in the top of your what does it say, in the top of your CSS file, and just type the presets during the work, just like the var or something like that. So it shouldn't take you that much time, so that you don't need to write again and again pop-ins and all that. In the next video I will do that. Since I have started working with this type, I will go on I will not change it now. It's around it, or maybe later on. For the later on sections, I will show you how to do that as well for your project. Font weight is 700. Font size. So, and it doesn't matter. Sometimes you will also have to like set up 2 or 3 presets for the same thing, because as you know, there is different sizes for line height and all that. So you need to also be careful about that. 52 pixel margin top. Margin top is 140 pixel. Now we have padding left, that is 32 pixel. Okay, so now what we have is done with the greetings and all that. So now what we're gonna do is create job descriptions, job description, and then we will go with color of H344563. Okay. Font family again the same, and font style is the same. So let me just copy it from the top, paste it at the font, and the font weight is 400. So let me just copy it from my as you can see from my Word file. So I have copied it in the Word file. As you can see, I give it this. Let's move forward to our connect link. Connect link, and then let me copy this preset from over here since we are about to finish. So I have copied it from my Word file I created before. Then the leftover class is now the social media links. So I have also pasted the social media things. We have just we use the flexbox and align the item center. When you align the item center, it's just align themselves from the center, and justify content flex start. So they will start from the beginning, and also that. So let's check it out now. So we will know if that is working or not. Okay. So just let me do one more thing. Let me remove the media query for now, because I really don't want to use the media query just for now. Let's just do it with simple CSS, because if you use the media query now, then later on you will be like you will like feel stuck. You need to do and make changes all of your things again and again in your CSS file. So let's just do it in the normal field first. Then when the responsiveness will be mandatory, we will create with the media query. So let's come up with our live preview, and here is our live preview. As you can see, we have created it. We just carved the bottom over here, and we created as per our requirement of the project. Let me show you. This is the mobile version. This is the mobile version. Okay, here is it. So it was created like this. It has a curve like this and all that. So as you can see, we have the same version over here. We have everything like that. we just need to align this thing, align this one with that, so that will be fine, I guess. So we will align it in the next project, and when we are doing the finishing of this project, because there is a lot more to go in this project. So I will see you in the next video. Up until now, stay well and let me know if everything is okay with this video. If you are okay with my videos and all that, what I can improve in my videos, and give it a thumbs up and give me a subscribe, so you will stay tuned with my channel and always get the new updates of Microverse journey and also the Microverse projects. Thank you guys. So I will see you in the next project. Have a good day.